Hello everyone, welcome back here to the channel. My name's Scott. It's great to be here and I'm glad you're here with me. Today I want to work on something and anything. A lot of something and hopefully anything as well. Now what I want to focus on here is the basic idea I'm using anything and something today, but it can apply also to anybody or anyone, someone, somewhere, anywhere. I'm going to focus on anything and something. Now you might be familiar for any usage. Any in that case is used in a question or a negative, and something, somebody, someone is used in an affirmative or positive sentence. But sometimes we can use something in the question form, and I want to explain that today. Now, generally, is there or is there not? We're going to use anything, anyone, anybody. For example, is there anybody in the next room? Because you don't know, you have no idea. So is there anybody in the next room? Or are you going anywhere this weekend? So a general question like that, you're going to use any. But sometimes you can use the word somewhere, something, somebody in the question form. And when that is used, there are basically two ways you can do it. Two ways, or actually two situations, maybe three if I say, well, let me expand. I don't want to get ahead of myself. So if you expect a yes answer, then you can use the some in the question form. Notice the example here. I have no idea, but you seem different than usual. So if I ask, not sure, is there anything wrong? I'll ask that question there. Not really sure, but you look a little bit off. So is there anything wrong? Now, if I'm a little sure, I'm a little bit more sure on this answer. Is there something wrong? Because you really look distressed or troubled by something. And I'm expecting kind of a yes answer. So in that way, I'll say, is there something wrong? Because I think there is, and I'm pretty sure. I'll change it from anything wrong, where I'm not as sure. Is there something wrong? Where I'm more sure in this case, or surer. Either okay. Let me expand as well. Now I go to some place and I'm thirsty. So is there anything to drink? If I'm visiting somebody's home, is there anything to drink? I'm really thirsty. The weather's getting warmer. I'm kind of hot. Is there anything to drink? Is it possible? And I'm not sure if there is or not. So is there anything to drink? Now also we use, change it over to something when I make a request. So can I have something to drink? Can I have something to drink? That's a request. So my anything will change to a something in this way. So can I have something to drink? Juice or water, anything would be fine. So is there anything to drink? It's there or not. Compared to a request, can I have something to drink? All right, everyone? Now we can also use the some in the question form for an offer. Now, first question here, is there anything you need? Is there anything you need at all? In that case, I'll say anything you need. Is there anything you need at all? And if I want to make it a little more of an offer style, can I get you something? Can I get you something to drink? Can I get you something to eat? That's an offer. So I'll change the anything, is there anything you need, into the offer of, can I get you something to drink? Or can I get you something at all? So just want to recap it on the some or something, somewhere, somebody, someone. Usage for the question forms. If you expect a yes answer, you can use some. If you're making an offer or request, you can use some. It's very natural. Try to remember those patterns in that case, especially for requests and offers. Can I have something to drink? A request, compared to, can I get you something to drink as an offer? Okay, everybody? It's very useful English and very practical and spoken by millions around the world in this way. So please join that group. If you have any questions, please ask me below, as well as liking this channel and also subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. We'll be back here again soon. If you have any requests as well, you can feel free to send over a comment or a message, anything you'd like to learn in this channel. We're looking forward to hearing from you. Until then, everyone, have a great day. We'll be back here again soon.